I want you to think of one of the most interesting, true stories in your life.
I already think about it.
And say it's 30 seconds. So say it's a 30-second TikTok reel, and us here, we're all going to decide if you lose us or if we're going to stay hooked for 30 seconds. 30-second TikTok story, true story. Use everything at your disposal. Be captivating. Go.
All right. So this is how I became a music producer that's like traveling around the world. Fuck, this is hard, bro. Oh my god.
Scroll. All right. Ready? We'll give you another start.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay, so when I was 11 years old, I started playing guitar. Like Green Day was my shit. I wanted to be on stages and just like shred the guitar all over the world. And then at some point, Skrillex came along, the dubstep guy that just had to bang and shit. And I was so captivated by his sound that I wanted to do it myself. And I just grinded my ass off for like 10 years, and now I do that shit.
Okay, good. I'm gonna have you go again. So, vibe was pretty good.
I'm stifled though. I can feel it.
I was gonna say, it's like, where's the guy who's showing the crazy expression?
Yeah, shit, bro.
It's hard though. So, vibe could be better, but it was still good. Story, think back to the structuring tools and like the hooks or even multiple thread. It's like jump straight to the juice. Right. So even starting it, I'm like, go. And you're like, okay, so you already lost us with 2 words.
Yeah.
Juice, right into it.
Yeah.
You ready? Pick another story.
Fuck.
You got one?
No. Okay.
You have a whole life of experience. Just one thing that's captivating, you can amp it up.
I don't know, man.
You can do it.
Meeting a celebrity.
The seminar will not continue until we get this. No pressure.
All right.
TikTok, most captivating. Think of the most interesting thing that's ever happened to you in your life.
Most interesting thing.
And make it even more interesting. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Go.
So my girlfriend.
Okay, pause. No, all right, so. Directly to the juice. My girlfriend last night. Or last night, just no, okay, so. Just juice.
All right.
Go.
Want to know what the best breakfast ever is? Okay, so my girlfriend last night made this crazy ass risotto. I had it for my breakfast because it was already a night old, and it's just the best shit ever. I love it. You should try it. Something like that.
Vibe was better, story was very boring.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like a great risotto. But think, okay, in your entire life, first story was good. Think, what's a really interesting thing? Like if you had to pick your top 3 most interesting moments in your life.
I'm so blank right now, man.
Yep.
Oh my god, and I have to do it right now because we're not stopping. Shit.
Everyone's waiting and we have very high expectations.
Okay. Okay.
You were the best at the facial expressions. We expect you to be the best at the story.
Okay. Oh fuck. Okay.
Okay. So good.
Shit.
Now remember, what are we seeing here? Resistance kick in.
Yeah.
You can even see it. It's like there was a little shaking in the cheek right there.
Yes.
You felt it, right?
Yes.
Now, if you struggle with this as well, this type of inner resistance that just stifles you in different situations, I've come up with a full system that gets to the core of it all and allows you to overcome this fast. Just click the link below this video, book a free coaching call, and let's get to work.
We talked about before, instead of what now, which you're still going to have to do, why? Where does this come from? What's the worry? What do you think the worry is? Dive into it.
I feel like I'm boring.
Okay. Now, let's do this. Let's do one fake story. I want you to do it in ASMR. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Where they like, so be like, do the risotto story, but ASMR style. And then she made the risotto and the risotto.
All right. I can do anything.
But then after that, I'm going to have you do the real one. So this is the unstifling fun one.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, so you want to know what the best risotto is?
Make it sexy.
Just all the rice and just put a little water in it and just.
How much water? Tell us.
Just so much water and just so much.
Tell us about the water. Yeah.
I love the risotto.
Okay, ready? Story. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fuck.
Back to the risotto. You're going to go back in between risotto and back.
Risotto is the best thing ever. It's so good when you put mushrooms in it. And like, fish. Fish is so good. I love fish.
When's the last time you really laughed?
The last time I really laughed, I can't really remember, man. It was probably really, really good.
Okay. Take a step back. Take a few deep breaths.
I'm so blank right now, man.
I know.
Yeah, you know.
See if you can. You can deal. You can handle it.
I can handle it.
One more story. Give me another story.
Fuck, man. I've been struggling with stories all my life. I can't do this shit.
Well, good thing you're up here now. Hell yeah.
I'm getting triggered and shit.
Just stay with it. Just stay with it. Don't give in. Don't even talk to it. No more I don't know. No more fuck man. Just stay with it till a story comes.
All right, I'm awesome at stories. I got this.
3, 2, 1, starts.
Okay.
Scroll.
Story.
Okay. Think of a story. What happened to? What did you do yesterday?
What did I do yesterday? Okay, so yesterday I went out with my friends.
No, not that story.
No, okay, another one from yesterday too.
Your first interview yesterday.
Oh, actually, I had my first interview yesterday.
Fuck yeah. Go. Go.
Okay, so I had my first interview yesterday. It was really cool. There was like this whole organization who set it up, and it was kind of like the Wereld Draait Door. I don't know if you guys know that, but then like, way less than that. More, yeah.
Started off good. Bring the energy.
Okay,
you know what?
bring
Just
the energy.
let's do this. Walk to the light and back, and just be like, "I'm a star, baby." Come on, walk him back.
I'm a star, baby.
Louder, louder, louder. I'm a star. Come on. All right. Now, think of. I'm going to give you a new one. Craziest story in your music producing career. Go.
Alright, so I got a crazy ass message from Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player who's like super tall.
Is this a true story?
This is a true
Why the fuck didn't you start with that? That's the most interesting thing. Oh my God. Okay, go. That was awesome.
So Shaquille O'Neal, super tall ass basketball player. He retired basically, and he became a dubstep DJ. So I've been making dubstep for like quite a while now, and there's like other DJs in America that play out my stuff, and they really like, for some reason Shaquille O'Neal, they saw it on the live stream this during Corona, and he sent me a DM like, yo, that shit is fucking crazy you just made, do you have more? And I was like, fuck, I don't have more of that music. So I'm in literally one night, I made a whole other tune, sent it to him, and he was like, yo, can we collab on this? I want to release this with you. And now basically I'm buddies with Shaq.
Give him a hand. Yes. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay. Now, this exercise here, by the way, seems easy. It's really, really hard. And it's very normal to blank. Like you're like, oh, stories. Like notice, it's like really hard to come up with it. All of you, try this at home. No joke. Challenge yourself. You could even pull out your phone and film it. Treat it like a TikTok. And see just how many stories. Once you get one, come up with another one, come up with another one, come up with another one. So what we talked about before, you should be a person full of stories. And you can be one, which you already all are, but then there's that blockage to remembering them. So even in your own time, it can be very useful, like I said, to sit down and just kind of go through a past audit 3 years and write down all those interesting things. Like that Shaq one, boom, should be top of your tongue. Like there should be like, okay, what's an interesting thing, Shaq, right? So write those down, it can help, and then of course internally, let go, let go, let go. But everyone, give them all a hand! Some key things to remember content-wise is one, structuring, meaning there are many different ways to tell a story, right? So you got to sit down and be like, well, what key piece of information do they need to hear first? What is a nice build-up? I even do this in terms of content. Guess what? There's different ways you can explain a certain topic, right? Usually if I'm talking with friends or clients or even an event, I might sometimes riff on new little bits of content, and I'll just see how it comes out. And then I'll say rewatch the recording, and I'm like, how did I explain that bit of content? How could it have been better explained? Oh, maybe if I said this bit then, maybe if I put that joke here, oh, this little bit was a bit complex, maybe I should link it to a story, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, for them to understand this bit, I should have said that concept first so I could link to it. That's all structure, structure, structure. Work on it. A lot of people have amazing stories. The structure is terrible. It also means start with a hook. Start with the juice. Don't just do this slow buildup. Like, hey, so you know, it's like, get people excited right off the bat. Some other things you could do is then stylizing it. right? So what does that mean? The choice of words, right? There's a different words, different vocabulary. There's a different way of speaking. Like there's a certain voice that you have. All of you here, if you've known me for a while, you're pretty familiar with the way I talk, my wording, to the point where if you read an email from me, you would know, oh, that's written in his voice, versus if a little marketer person wrote it, you're like, oh, that's not him. You'll sense it. So for you, it's studying the wording, the choice of words, even adding swear words can add a certain style to it. And then imagining, adding graphic, adding details, adding description. When it comes to really being interesting, not boring, being charismatic, that's just who you are. You don't turn it on. You are like that all the time. Talking to myself, I'm charismatic. Brushing my teeth at night in the mirror by myself, the inner voice is charismatic. That's just who you are. You don't turn it on at all times. Even listening to this right now, your inner voice better be like, yeah, like full charismatic in your head. Even when you're angry, you're charismatic. You're the most angry, charismatic person there is. Even when you're sad, you're a sad, charismatic person. Own it. A lot of people on their sad, like, oh, no, really embrace it. And that's the thing. You can make anything charismatic. It's not also about energy, by the way. It's about intensity. Intensity over energy. You could be very quiet, but if there's a certain intensity, people sense it, it reels them in. It doesn't necessarily mean being happy. Even if you notice my videos or even bits here, there's times where it's a little bit more joking funny, but then there's also, in a seminar segment, times where it's a bit more like, step it up! Are you sick of this? That's not joking funny, yet it's also charismatic. So lean into it. It doesn't mean compromise your authenticity and put on a charismatic front. It means lean into authenticity and supercharge it.
So now that you can visibly see what this type of anxiety looks like, the next step is to identify where it came from. And for that, click on this video here, which will teach you a powerful technique to do so. And if you'd like to see more coaching demonstrations like this one here, click on this video here. You know what to do. Until next time.